Alright, so in this video we're just checking up the hive after the last time. And what we did last time was we put in some beetle traps. I need to make extra sure that we find the queen this time because, or not necessarily the queen, but some eggs at least. Because I didn't really verify that last time. Today I'm in my Valen t-shirt because I figure what I'll do is put on some gloves if I start getting stung. Oops, they probably did not like that. And then I'll see if I still keep getting stung even if I'm wearing gloves. If that doesn't quite work, I'm gonna just get in a suit and stuff like I really don't enjoy doing. Good job, bees. There's at least one bee died there already, so they may not be happy with me. This feeder is really heavy, so I could tell they weren't really feeding on it. So I saw that last time and I just figured what I'd do is give them less syrup this time. Well, let's see if they're making any progress in this honey super here. On this comb, they're not really doing anything. There's a little bit of growth there. But it's on the outside edge, so that tends to be the case in that area. See if these bees will move aside. I put a little pressure here. And the other frames are pretty much, well, they're starting to develop a little bit of something here. Just a little bit. Yeah, there's basically nothing going on here on these frames here. By the way, I realize when I try to record myself, if I don't have anybody around to do the camera work, that my videos tend to be a little on the boring side. So what I'm going to try to do this time, oops, come on bees, is I'm going to try to put just some of the details, the relevant details together in this video. So I'll be cutting the video a lot, and so if you see me jumping around a lot, it's because I'm just cutting out the boring parts of the video that are just me trying to pull out frames or whatever. I try not to kill the bees or irritate them, but to do that, you have to work really slowly and smoothly. That one's gonna get me. I'm actually going to put my gloves on right away because I know it doesn't completely cover me, and maybe they can still sting me through my shirt or whatever, but maybe they'll just go for my gloves. And this might seem backwards that I'm putting the queen excluder on top here, but this is just the reverse way that I'm stacking it. And this is where the bees are a little thick. Now if we look here, oops, a bee fell off. We got a few hive beetles there, but not many. I was seeing hive beetles, so I was thinking we had a bigger problem than that. We'll find out in the next one that I pull out. See if that one... Okay, so not sure how well I have that in frame there, but this one got quite a few hive beetles, and I already see that I have to cut some comb over there because they fused some together. They made some bridges, so I'm going to put on the whole jacket.
How's she going?
The beetles got here, maybe you could look in the camera and see if we got this in center, because I was trying to show them that looked like there's a good shot of the...
Yeah, a little bit more, so yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
So now you guys can see how many beetles we caught in that one. The first one only had a couple.
Wow.
Now that I have my friend here to help out, we can get a better look at the hive beetles, because I don't know what's in the viewfinder. I'm going to put on my suit though, because I'm going to have to cut some comb here. They fused some together.
Now when you pull it out, would you actually see beetles if there are others that haven't been killed? Would you notice them, or are they hidden at the bottom somewhere?
I saw beetles last time. And so that's why I decided to get those traps. I kind of knew he would have that problem because it's very moist over here. And that's one thing that allows the beetles to thrive is moisture. So if, if we had like a lot of dry sand or rocks or something and that's where our hive was situated, they might not see as many beetles.
Looks like a kept quite a lot.
Yeah. Are you able to focus the camera in on it? Do you have a good focus look of the comb?
Turn it as much as possible. I'm not sure.
It's probably way zoomed in then.
It's the same. It's almost the size of the screen.
Okay, well if you think that's a good look.
Yeah.
Alright. And I'm just gonna put this one,
Stay like that or zoom out again?
you could zoom out a bit. I'm gonna try to put this one down sideways. Ideally without killing bees. I'm just gonna put it down flat, I guess.
Cutting.
Uh,
That other one you jab hard.
yeah.
Separate.
Well, I'm just trying to get through this top layer here, and I'm by pushing it, I want to kind of like give the bees a little pressure so they can get out of the way. I kind of don't want to lance through a bee, but I'll get that. I'll do that when I get there. Thanks. See if you can find the queen. It's a big festoon of bees down here. By the way, if one of these balls of bees on the bottom falls off, you want to get out because one of the guys.
Oh, I think I see the queen.
Oh, you do?
No, I don't know. Maybe it's just the collar of the beetle. No.
She might not have her.
Yellow.
She might not have her black dot anymore because the bees will try to clean it off her. I'm just going to move this down now that we have a little bit of room to work with. And I think here soon I'm going to get into the point where I have to start cutting. So I'm just going to put the gloves on. Ironic thing is, since the gloves have been stung so many times,
Yeah.
I think the bees are more likely to sting the gloves because they already have the sting pheromone on them. Also, I don't like wearing the gloves because they make my fingers fatter and then I can't feel the bees. See, this is why I'm talking about that. If I can, I'm going to try to push them so that I don't have to like stab them. It's not always possible. Okay, so now, if we're lucky, we might spot the queen somewhere in these. There's a little bit of brood here, almost nothing.
She wouldn't typically hang off the bottom, would she?
Probably not. Nothing's impossible. She could be literally like anywhere. She's probably more like in the center where there's starting to be brood. There's a little bit of brood here. Actually, now's a good time to look for eggs. Uh-oh. You found the queen? Oh, you did. A good job. Yeah, she still has her dot. Well, it's good to know she's still alive. Oh, good. That was a good find because I didn't expect to even find her on this frame. I'm going to be real careful with that one. I almost can't believe she still has her spot because I know bees like to clean that off.
How did the guy actually get the spot?
It depends on like basically what you want to do for it. Some people will just grab the queen with their hands and they'll use a little marker and dot her. It's a special kind of bee marker that's non-toxic. And then there's another way where you could get these little like devices that like, yeah, there's like this device that has a has like a little sponge in it. Well, now that we've seen the queen and she's over there, I'm going to cut this comb here. This stuff's still separated from the last time I cleaned it up. And yeah, the bees might get a little angry here because the only thing is, the brood looks I don't know if you can see that. It's not the thickest brood. And then from here on out, all I'm going to do is rinse off the feeder, get new feed for it, and that's about it. So this will be a pretty short video because there wasn't really much to show you guys.